Okay. I like to use Ultimate Campaign as sort of inspiration for this. So I'm going to bring that up myself. You guys don't have to.
I don't have
I
that
don't.
book,
I
so.
don't have it.
Yeah.
So
Don't feel like you have to. Okay. For both of your characters, was there a very special way that they were born? Like, this applies for, like, were they born during, like, a festival or during an earthquake or things like that?
I was kind of born
but
hated. Does that count?
Hmm?
Well, I'm a tiefling,
Yeah.
so whoever my parents were probably hated me.
Yeah, that counts.
Okay.
Any details you can come up with this are completely valid because it's
I
another
could have
detail.
been. I could have been born during a festival. I mean, I don't know. I mean,
Mhm.
not necessarily, but if it's helpful, maybe. It's the glitter festival.
The Festival of Lights. Actually, I think that's the thing in Elven culture, isn't it? Like the Festival of Stars or something?
They've got at least the Swallowtail Festival from Desna.
I have no idea.
Like,
I
Desna
actually
is
got
a
the Inner Sea World Guide a couple days ago, but I've just
Mhm.
barely skimmed it.
like Desna is a goddess, and that would be like one of her like holy festivals or something like that. Like they hold it on, I think it's the autumnal equinox.
Oh, cool, cool. Hey, is she that butterfly lady?
Yeah.
All right, cool. I saw a picture of her. Yeah.
The butterfly lady
Well, she
who
is.
oversees the elf of glitter throwing. So deadly, guys. I'm such a terrifying wizard.
The elf is a little metro.
And I summon ponies.
Are they pink? Tell me they're not pink.
No, they're like black and skeletal, and the flames
Okay,
coming out of them.
at least the ponies
Just
are
kidding.
awesome.
They're death ponies. Just kidding. No, they can't be death ponies. They have to be celestial ponies because I'm
You
good.
burn at the stake as a necromancer if they're death ponies. Riding a town on that. You got mobs of pitchfork-wielding villagers.
Riding into town on a death pony. Villagers trying to come and kill me. Don't freaking care because I got a death pony.
You should totally
That's the
make
end of
that
that
the
song.
entrance song for the campaign.
Let me think of, because Diabri's character's name is Jekko or Jiko or however you pronounce that word. I am going to see if he was born under anything.
That's a good point. I gotta figure out a name. Ugh.
I'm entertaining myself with the Skype camera. I'm like,
I've been doing that all day, man.
I still do that all the time. They say, I read in one place, things you do when you're a teenager. You look at yourself in the mirror and dance. And I'm like, no, I still do that. Well,
Yeah.
technically
I
I'm
don't do
still
it with the mirror, but cameras are fascinating. I still do it there.
I'm like, ooh, a mirror. Ooh. It's me. I can't believe it.
We've gotten
It's so
over the
wonderful.
hurdle. Evolution-wise, we've gotten over the hurdle of it's not a separate thing. But we're still not over the hurdle of it's normal.
Eh? Oh, gotcha. No, you're talking about the campaign there for a second. I'm like, wait, there's hurdles? We're doing achievements or something? That's cool.
No.
We should do achievements, though. That'd be awesome.
That could be something.
Ooh. So what's your alignment if you're a tiefling?
I'm actually going to go probably chaotic good.
Okay.
Because they're not actually restricted. They're more likely to be evil, but they're not required to be.
I figured, I was like, so that could be bad if I chose the Demon Slayer trait.
It could be, because they can have two heritage, either demon or like devil, and I actually did pick demon, so Cheliax is gonna hate me. I read their entry. Ugh.
It's true.
Yeah.
I'm putting for Jekko that he was born during a year where the weather was extremely chaotic. It would be one day extremely cold, and then the other day extremely warm.
I've had months like that.
Because I feel like it's an omen of his elemental fist abilities.
Yeah. Makes sense. Don't monks have to be lawful, though?
Yeah, it's just like, I'm just using chaotic as a word.
Okay. Oh god, he's not going to be lawful good, is he?
I'm not... He might be. I don't think so,
Okay.
though.
Because I rob
chaotic.
people, that could be a problem.
I'm chaotic good.
Cool.
That's mostly because Leaf is like a hermit, sort of, though.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't like people. I'm gonna go live by myself.
Well, technically I'm not people, so...
A couple too many horns.
Yeah. Just the two. Just the two.
Okay, I think I've got kind of a skeleton for him. What were your guys' families like?
Ooh, I actually know this one. So Leaf was born in an elven community. So Leaf doesn't necessarily know who his parents are because in at least, well, I don't know how it is in your game, but at least the way I thought of it, elven society is kind of it's not like a typical like, oh, there's a mother, a father, and children. It's like there are adult elves and then there are children elves, and they're kind of all the children elves are parented by all the adults.
Nice.
So basically Leaf doesn't really have parents necessarily. He was just kind of looked after by all of the adult elves growing up, and he had his own place at adolescence, which is like, I guess, around 13 as a human, I guess. I don't know how old he was, actually.
So like 45 for an elf.
Somewhere around there. He was... I wrote it down somewhere. I don't have it. Okay, let me look it up, actually. But yeah, so that's basically how his family life was. Not really orphaned, but just didn't really know parents.
He's in a communal living situation.
Yep, communal living.
Hippie.
It's true.
Well, he's throwing glitter everywhere, I mean.
Yeah.
It's all
He's
coming right back around.
Let's see. I don't know. I was sort of teetering between either being a full-blown orphan or like being an escaped slave from something. Because tieflings get, enslaved a lot. So I was thinking like being an escaped slave from something, like still wearing a shackle on his left hand or something. I thought that'd be kind of cool.
I like the
That sounds
slave
badass. I like that.
Because he's gonna have like a real like deep-seated hatred for slavery either way it goes. So I was thinking like a former slave might that might work there.
Kind of puts a thorn in his side against slavery.
Yeah, and like he still wears like one shackle on his left wrist, just like as a show of solidarity or whatever. Yeah.
Woo! Solidarity.
I'm putting for Jekko that he has an older sister, but that's what I have so far. I'm going to say that he was pretty attached to his family. Alright, that's what I have so far for that.
Does he wear orange?
Jekko?
Does he wear orange? Yeah.
Um,
Like a Hindu monk.
he could or he could not. I'm not entirely sure.
I'm trying to get a mental picture here. I was thinking Hindu monk. He's wearing orange.
He's probably wearing the colors of like the 4 different elements, maybe, because it's probably so
cool.
deeply rooted in the tradition that he was raised that they have symbols for everything in colors and a lot of
So-
different
Avatar.
traditions.
So he's wearing red and blue. What are the other 2 colors?
Probably yellow and green.
Very Avatar. I like it.
Got it.